Hey guys and dolls, welcome back to my channel, and if you're tuning in for the first time, my name is Ashley. Today we're going to be doing a custom asymmetrical bob, just like the gorgeous one you see in the video here. These are the finished results, but this is the very beginning. Now this is a gorgeous 12-inch bob from VIP WIGS. It's 180% density. It comes pre-parted with the middle part. It is, I believe, a deep part, about 6 inches, natural color, and you guys can see it is absolutely gorgeous. There's absolutely nothing wrong with installing and styling it as is, but today I kind of wanted to do a custom cut using men's clippers. Now the first step for me is going to be to put the wig on, kind of comb it out, get a feel for it, and then go ahead and use a hair tie as a marker for how short I want the bob in the back. The back is going to be very essential because you do not want it to be so short that it's going to be like showing your kitchen, which you can kind of see peeping through right there. You don't want it too long, so I kind of use just a regular hair tie as a marker. I'm going to take the wig off and place it on a mannequin head, pull out my clippers, and just begin to cut. Now kind of make sure the the ponytail holder is as even as possible and it's not crooked, but it does not have to be perfect because, again, this is just going to be a marker and just a starting point to help us pretty much start the process, but we are definitely going to do tons of freehand customization after this point. So this is about how much I took out. I would guess it's about 2.5 inches. As you guys can see, I'm feathering the clippers like above, like about 1/2 inch above the very bottom, and that's because I kind of want to create dimension. I just don't want this section to be one length. I kind of want it to taper down, you know, a little bit so that there's dimension, especially when I go ahead and curl or bump it at the very end. It's going to look very good if you do this. If you do not choose to do this and you know, make it one length, I guess that'll be okay, but this just looks a little bit better, and it doesn't really take a lot of work. Literally all you're doing is kind of brushing, so to speak, the clippers like against the hair, going about 1/2 inch to 1 inch up, and just kind of like pretending you're brushing it or combing it downward, and it's going to naturally create that taper that you're looking for. Now we got it as straight as pretty much we're going to get it for the moment. So we're going to go back and revisit. We're going to do plenty of, you know, going from section to section to section until we get it exactly how we want. But now we're going to work on the right side. Now you kind of want it to taper downward to the very front, starting with that first cut we did. So I kind of just use, like, kind of hold the entire section in one hand and kind of hold the clippers in the opposite hand and press it against that hair going downwards till you get to the very front and there is no more hair left. And that's going to begin that gradient effect. And then you go back from there and just sort of make sure everything blends out. Now the tough part is pretty much making that both sides match up. I think I got it exactly where I want it, but I'm going to go ahead and work on the rest of the hair. I want the hairline to be amazing, I want the part to be amazing, and I want, you know, the actual hair to be bone straight and bumped at the ends before we go ahead and continue to, you know, manipulate the very end of the cut. So I went ahead and used a little bit of wax and my hot tools to go ahead and create the perfect top or crown of my head. Now I'm going to go in and section the hair off section by section, going as small in sections as possible to go in and custom cut the hair and find any imperfections that I may have missed or left out beforehand. And then once I feel like the section is perfect, I'm going to go ahead and straighten it out with the flat iron, being sure to bump the very ends. You don't want to bump it too tight because it will give you that like too tight door bob situation. You kind of want it to lay a little bit more natural. I do kind of like to take the curling iron or the flat iron and kind of bump it going curved at the very end. It kind of creates a nice feathered dimension. You guys will pretty much see a little bit better of that layer going on in the back if you do so. And I'm going to also bump each side to kind of, you know, create a gradient effect. I feel like when everything is bumped at the ends, it kind of is a finesse and it helps it to look or appear like everything is perfect, like you actually know what you're doing. I hope I'm making sense, but pretty much make sure that the ends are bumped all the way around, nice and even, and it'll help you to see any flaws or imperfections without, you know, basically you will camouflage your imperfections as best as possible. I kind of felt like the left side was a little bit longer after I went ahead and straightened out the hair and kind of bumped it. So I went in to touch that up and kind of just kept going back and forth and just kind of eyeballing it and seeing what needs to be cut, what needs to be clipped. And once I was happy with the results, I went back to the front and I decided to kind of tweeze it out just a little bit. I'm not going to be doing much of a baby hair in the very front, so I kind of want it to be a little bit more open and not too boxy. I kind of feel like when you don't customize the hairline and you wear it straight back or just without baby hair, you can kind of see, you know, if it's not too gradient and a little bit too boxy. So now that the wig is perfect, I'm going to go ahead and tint the lace using this tanning leg spray that I always use nowadays. I'm going to go ahead and apply a generous layer of it. I'm going to let that set and then voila. I'll show you guys what it looks like from the back. Now, I know it's not perfect. I'm pretty sure there is probably pieces that I still need to cut. But I think for the time being, like, this matches up. This feels nice. This feels nice. So I'm just going to run with it. And then tomorrow, when I've had a little bit of rest, I'll revisit and touch it up a little bit more. But let me know what you guys think of this one. Ironically, I just got an alert from YouTube as I'm creating this wig literally tonight. It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, it's 6:52 in the morning. I've been up almost 24 hours. I basically got a notification from YouTube that the cut that I originally did like this on YouTube just hit 100,000 views, which is so ironic because it's like I haven't done this cut type of tutorial in so long, and yet the day that I do, the original one hits 100,000 views. I think I said followers per views. It is 7 o'clock in the morning. I am delirious. Again, this one did come from a VIP wig. I'll have it linked down below. In the box, the actual wig did come in a protective like plastic bag such as this, and it tells you that this one was a 12-inch bob originally, 180% density, which was exactly what I needed, and it worked out perfect. And then it also came with a dust bag, which I absolutely love because that is how I store my wigs. I don't necessarily like to keep the boxes. And then they also gave me some free stuff. Brown nude recap, elastic, which I did not put an elastic in here. It came with one, but it got a backup one just in case. And then a fresh shower comb, which I don't know what happened to my shower combs. I've had so many and I feel like they've disappeared, but this one has their logo on it. But I like to keep a black sleek one, so I probably will add this one to my travel bag. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Don't forget to check out VIP Wigs. Everything that I use, the wig itself, everything you need to know about this video is linked in the description bar, listed in the description bar and whatnot. Again, let me know what videos you guys want to see from me, specifically with the clippers and all of that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share this video with your friends. And as always, I'll see you in the next one.